Greetings, welcome. Hi, it's your boy Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tunes. You're not tuned in to Tune TV. Wait, hold on. You're not tuned in to Tune TV. I'm trying to figure out the camera. Tune in to Tune TV. All right. Yeah. We got a great show for y'all.
But then I'm tapped into the gang, Colio go. Me and this Mexican hoe finna roll up an Ocho. Baby girl finna roll an A. She gon' do whatever it takes, cause you know y'all names are great. In the pussy, yeah, I'm on 8, like I came from the planet of 8. I swear to God, you know some heat. If it's something young niggas have made. Tony Hawk, yeah, I'm finna skate. Power Ranger when I go to space. Jet Blazer when I go to space. Getting high, yeah, I'm from the face. I stopped doing that, Elon Musk, neon sluts and neon guts, yeah. Shawty got a big ass, yeah, she sick of neon blood. Ever I beat it up, all I see is star job. I don't want atoms, is all I see with every cross. This beat is going cipher, this beat is sound like CGI. It's like I'm Colio, a little bitch give me head, kick, guys. She look at me with her eyes, Andre 18, oh my god. But it's empty inside, goes in the shell, is she a spy? Damn, I'm feeling like a spy, double O big 49, yeah. I'm getting up in the spine, yeah.
All right. We got a great show for y'all. NBA Youngboy just dropped. Other people just dropped. Drama. Madness. This is Sparta. This is Tune TV.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? This is a certified hood classic.
You dig?
Sweet.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
This is a certified hood classic.
She got my soul, she's got my heart. Light up, gas finna spark. I can tell you about our journey and how things been going so far. She's like my father, Lois Lane, kind of name. I be feeling so powerless, pink and green. Kryptonite, expose my love and all my allergies. When sometimes if she mad for all the stupid things that I did.
How y'all been? Let me know in the comments and whatnot.
I get so nervous around you. My brain don't have service around you. My feelings on ecstasy, cause everything just feel perfect around you. I feel like I'm at wherever I'm around you. Yeah, when I'm around you. Damn, how did that sound, boo? Like this is we killing our time to. Wanna see what this turn into. Wanna see what this turn into. After all the things I've been through, matured and grown my mental. Back to God, back to the fundamental. Back to you, because it's so simple. Back to you, cause it's always been you. The beautiful soul within you. Yeah. That's never lie, baby. You're my big kryptonite. You stole my pride. You always right. You're my big kryptonite. Sugar and spice, everything's nice. You're my big kryptonite.
All right. We in this. Okay, so lot of things happening. A lot of things to cover. But I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna get my ads out the way first. After that, we're gonna get into the show for real. Okay. So, welcome, greetings, hello, welcome, hi, it's your boy Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tunes, and you're not tuned in to Tune TV. Dr. Tune is a musician, a singer, songwriter, producer, engineer, and I'm also now a media guy. So yeah, you can catch me here. I do this podcast every Tuesdays and Sundays at 10 p.m. Schedule is subject to change, but right now it's Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. The words discussed here are all just jokes. Nothing I'm saying is really facts and whatnot. Do not take anything I'm saying as for seriousness and whatnot, unless I'm promoting an event or music. That came out. That's real. Everything else, though, I'm not an actual news source. I'm just a guy with a microphone. Many people are guys with a microphone, and I am one of them. All right. Moving on. I have an event on September 16th. It is a beat battle mixer. The reward is $250 plus, and another reward is studio time, and another reward is loops. It will be at. Let me just pull it up on the screen. It's in Atlanta. If you're in the Atlanta area, please come, please sign up. My profile real quick. But I hope everybody's having a good and wonderful time. My day, it's well, but it don't really matter about me. It's about the content, the art, you know what I'm saying? Everything else we got going on. Really excited to cover this music. I want to just give y'all guys just an update on this event. All right, so this is a producer's beat battle. It's from 7 p.m. to like 12, and it's at the Pals Lounge. Just for a general admission, it's $15, and then for the beat battle registration, it's $50. The address is 254 Auburn Avenue, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah, be there, be square. All right. So moving on. Again, all the new music that dropped for Rizzles. Pull up here. All right, so everybody knows at this point that Ice Spice is a new thing. I'll discuss it more when we go into marketing or cloud chasing. But she dropped that song. Is it called Munch or Feeling You? This is a song. This is one of those songs of the year that, in order to introduce a new artist, if in case y'all don't know the Okie Doke, this is part of the Okie Doke. I'm gonna show y'all the full Okie Doke later, but this is a teaser to the Okie Doke. Wow, where'd you find this person? Oh, they only have a few songs. How did this happen? It was all by design, my friends. All by design. Now, granted, could this be completely organic? Of course. I have my suspicions, as do many other content creators, music makers in the space. I see how much Feeling You. Great song. Great song. Gets to the point. Cool trap beat. I predict this will be if she continues to rap at this level and continues to improve and gets good at making good hooks like this is a good hook. And she keeps having moments like this will be a very successful artist, I predict. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. She feature Drake. She a Drake feature away from really being out of here. She already pretty much close. Shout out to Ice Spice. Hey, booty fat can't fit in the jeans. All right, so ESTG dropped a single. I might have covered it last time, but I was like ESTG. So we're going to talk about it again. All right, so ESTG, he dropped a single called Hell. He dropped another song called Blood I like. Yeah, Hell. Oh, Love Is Blind was the other single. All right, yeah, he's been dropping singles. Okay, so where is it? Album, songs. Because it's not the artist. I didn't click on the artist. That's what I did. I thought I dropped something. All right, so let's see, Strong dropped video for Strong. Right. So he's been dropping singles lately. I'm assuming he's about to drop soon, so I'm very excited to see. I'm a big fan of ESTG. You know, even though we can have the argument about the morality of gangster rap and it's, you know, what it is for society, is it good or bad for us to whatever. Blood is a hard song. Love is Blind, going crazy. This song called Hell, he's going stat like ESTG, bro. He's so fire, bro. So I, shout out to him. He gonna keep dropping these cool singles, and I'm gonna keep listening to that shit. That shit is going crazy. All right, so Lil Baby dropped this single recently, but not that recently. I don't know the exact time frame of when he did drop, but Lil Baby dropped with a video. The song is called Detox, and it's mid. I seen an academic stream that he's basically trying to. People keep saying Lil Baby keep trying to remake the song Whoa. So that song went real crazy. So that's what people are saying about this song, because he needs his girly record. He needs the girly record. You need the hard street record and the girly record. So he's trying to be his girly record, and it's Detox, and that shit not hitting. I'm sorry, bro, it's not hitting. And I like Lil Baby a lot. Like, you know, that song, The Come Up, was fire. You dig? Frozen, in a minute, and Frozen were fire. He's leading up to this album. I even seen his documentary. We'll discuss that later too. But man, this song Detox not it. You know why this song not it? Hold on, let me show you something. This is how it'll do you. You up one, and then the next guy gonna come the next day. That's how this industry works. You got to be on top of it. You got to keep reinventing yourself and keep remaking the sound. Because if you do not keep reinventing yourself and remaking your sound and really trying to be on top of things, someone will come and replace you. The person that's working hard, trying to reinvent themselves, trying to pop, these are the people that always end up winning. These are the people that always come up. Who am I talking about now? You wonder? What is Spotify doing? I'm just want to search up this single real quick. I don't want these plans, Spotify. Just take me my account real quick. Y'all giving me these technical difficulties. I care not for these things. You will not stop me, Spotify. No, what are we doing? All right, hold on. They doing too much. I don't want to show all that. All right, well, if I can just Google it, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me do Spotify top 50. Spotify US. All right, boom. This is the Spotify. It shows the top played songs. Spotify, people often reference the Spotify chart like it means something. It's okay, but you know, Spotify and monthly listeners as a term of hotness has kind of been debunked in a sense, because number one, if you drop a new song, you're already gonna be more up than the guy next to you. So they never acknowledge that. So if you keep dropping and you're at relative to popping status, it's always gonna look big. All right, so look at this, man. All right, I'm gonna try to find a Lil Baby song, but you know, real shout out real quick, Steve Lacy. Steve Lacy, he got that Bad Habit song. It's a real good track. And, you know, Steve Lacy, one of those people that you always been rooting for. He always did things organically. You ever seen his TED Talk about how he made the most with a little bit on GarageBand, and where he is now with this number one song. Shout out Steve Lacy. I very much appreciate when people bust their ass and come up. All right, look at this. All right, 17, Yeet. Shout out to Yeet. Yeet dropped a new song called Talk. He's about to drop too. People are asking who's gonna sell more, Yeet or Lil Baby. It's probably gonna be Lil Baby. The industry will not allow Lil Baby to undersell Yeet, but look at Yeet. Look at Yeet at 17. All right, now where's Lil Baby at? We gotta look for him. Ooh-wee. Look, another song by Steve Lacy. Multiple Bad Bunny songs. So you're getting Round Trip by Bad Bunny and Steve Lacy. Multiple songs. And this Lil Baby, Lil Detox at 44 and dropping. It is dropping still. So, hey man, the people have spoken. This is not me. The people have decided what they listening to. And it's Yeet. So what does that say? I think Lil Baby's under immense pressure to do well. I think this is a make or break album for him. If this album does well, he's a superstar, he's a legend, everything's gonna go well for him. If this doesn't go well for him, then he will be at a certain level. He'll probably be at the DaBaby level. When at peak Baby, before all the Rainbow People drama happened, that's where Lil Baby will be at, if not a little bit more so. But if he breaks through on his third, he'll be in that Drake status. He'll be in that Future status. And some people put him there already. But this is the separator between where he is and where he wants to get to is his third album. He has to hit out of the park or else. All right, so Freddie Gibbs, and we all know the Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher thing. They were beefing for a while, or they're on and off. But he dropped a song recently with Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo's been on everybody's single. He's on the Offset single. He's on the I think Moneybagg Yo is a pretty much for the money bag, all pun intended. He's trying to, if you give him a little feature price, hey, he down. So yeah, Too Much is the Freddie Gibbs track. I'm very much anticipating the new Freddie Gibbs album. I want to see if he will diss people, because we've seen all these rappies, I'll discuss later, with rappers like the SoundCloud rappers like Can and them. And they throw songs at each other and they diss each other on social media and they do all this. But what happened to rappers rapping? What happened to spitters spitting? I want to get back to that. I very much enjoy that when Drake and Pusha T were going off at each other, or Drake and Meek Mill, or even prior to that, the classic Jay-Z Nas beef, where we were just rapping at each other and going great. Joe Budden versus everybody. When people are rapping and they're getting their stuff off and the raps are too good, you can't say nothing. That is the type of hip hop people like. I don't like the hip hop people are murdering each other, where people have to die, go to funerals over this rap stuff. It's not that deep. So yeah, Too Much is dropped. He's gonna drop his album, which I'm anticipating. It's called Soul Sold Separately on September 30th. So yeah, that's Freddie Gibbs. He about to drop that, yeah. And now moving on to, let me see. Pierre Bourne dropped a tape. And he tends to drop songs. He tries to drop albums of very long songs, which, if you rather pick an album, what would you rather have? Would you rather have an album that is like an hour with like 30 tracks because they're all small, or you rather an album that's an hour something with like 20 songs and they're all longer? So yeah, it's about 23 tracks on this album. It's called Good Movie. It's an hour and 9 minutes. I didn't get that deep into it, but that the Shorty Diary, that's a cool track. I want to get more into it and give a further opinion on it. But Pierre Bourne the rapper, is very interesting because he's on his own beats and stuff, and he be talking about girls and he be talking about his life. I want him to add more depth. I want him to talk more about his life, for him to grow as an artist. I want more storytelling. That would be more impactful for me, personally. Chris Brown dropped a version of a song that was already out. He dropped a faster version of Under the Influence. It might only be on Spotify. I'm gonna see if it's on Apple just to show y'all. But yeah, he dropped a faster version of Under the Influence. Yeah, the song Under the Influence. Yeah. Body Language. Yeah. So yeah, this is he redid it. He redid so a different version of that song, and I think it's like one that went on TikTok. So yeah, it came off the Indigo. So yeah, he re-released a song. Hey, artists out there, there's nothing wrong with re-releasing songs. There's nothing wrong with re-releasing music. Mainstream artists do it all the time. You seen Nicki Minaj, she dropped a couple mixtapes this year that are old mixtapes. She just re-released them on streaming. There's nothing wrong with their old music finding a home again on streaming. This builds hype for newer releases. It also reminds newer fans about your older work. It's a win-win. Music is evergreen content. It lasts forever. So take advantage of that. That's why people have these anniversary releases. Another example of that is Big Sean. Big Sean, there's a 10-year anniversary for Detroit. Yeah, mixtape. He had the album Detroit 2. It was off the mixtape Detroit. It was very critically acclaimed mixtape. So I don't know if it'll show on here. It might be on mixtape sites or whatever. Nope, it's here. So yeah, Detroit. He re-released Detroit. So yeah, check that out. Re-releasing music is not bad. You see, I just showed you 2 mainstream artists. They do it all the time. There's nothing wrong with old music. There's nothing wrong with reshipping out your old tunes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. All right, so now for the artist that I want to talk about the most, you feel me? Why be better? All right, so NBA YoungBoy dropped a tape. I thought he wasn't gonna drop it, but he ended up doing it. So shout out to him. Hold on, let me look. I might have a comment. I don't know where to go. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Finn. All right, so let me.
Do you want this or not?
All right, I have brain fart. Oh yeah, I'm finna show y'all the new YoungBoy tape. It's only on YouTube. He only released it on YouTube. Academics made an announcement that he was gonna drop, and we thought he was gonna drop tonight. So people were waiting all night. I was waiting for like 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. and I thought he was gonna drop, and he didn't drop. So I was like, Academics, you're lying. Where is YoungBoy? Where's YB? And he ended up dropping today at like noon, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. He dropped today, and he dropped it on YouTube. Probably because of streaming services, he couldn't drop it in that short of a time period. This is what I'm talking about when I said I was excited for YoungBoy being a free agent. Look, right after, he's already in the same month. Wait, no. The Slimeito dropped last month, but look at me, I'm on stream, on my own stream. So yeah, the Slimeito dropped last month. Look, he already dropping this month. He already back at it. He don't stop. So I very much want to see what he's gonna do more. He's gonna do more things like this. He's more sporadic. He was already putting out music. Look, he already got another video for the Put It On Me Joe. Oh, he going crazy. So yeah, I appreciate YB because he always drops a lot of music, and he was already moving like an independent artist. He always moved like an independent artist even when he was signed. So now look, this is the funny part. I'm gonna show y'all later. So actually, okay, we're in the marketing or cloud chasing already, but I'm gonna just say I like this album a lot more than the last Slimeito. I liked. I'm gonna go through songs I liked on here. Let me see if I show this YouTube. Videos. Please don't play. Please don't play. Please don't play. Please don't play. No. All right, cool. Never Lie's a good song I like a lot. Fresh Prince of Utah. I'm the One is a good song. Tell Me, I don't like it. I don't like it, and Tell Me are good songs. Put It On Me is a good song. Purge Me, I like that song a lot too. He talks a lot about being free off his case in terms of subject matter. He also talks about different issues with his baby moms, how one of his sons he can't even see. Man has like, he's about to have a 10th kid, and he can't see one of his kids. Like, Sheree just ran off with his kid and never explained. So it's like, I always appreciate that he has that real depth about himself, that real depth about his real life, in accordance with just dropping, the random shoot 'em up, trap, kill stuff. But he also has cool lady records. He's a very dynamic artist. I appreciate that about YoungBoy. All right, so all right, we're gonna get to that. Okay, so let me scroll because I'm trying to find. All right, so look, this is his rollout. This is funny to me. This is so funny to me. He did a rollout. This is his rollout. His rollout said, I'm finna drop another kid. I'm finna drop a video. Look, he dropped a video for Purge Me. Dropped a kid, dropped a video, dropped a tape. Tape out now. Where do they do that? That's funny. I'm gonna drop a kid, I'm gonna drop a video, then drop my tape. 4K Trey. I'm not affiliated with any members. That is what he said was his label, right? Nah, I don't know. But we here at Slug Squad Entertainment do not support any violence to other people, though we may depict it. This is not my view. I laugh at it simply as for the views. I'm laughing because, hey, watching people fall down is funny. Watching people get punched in the face is funny. If you're being objective, if you really tell yourself, if you look at yourself deep in your heart, you know when somebody gets snuffed in their face, it's hilarious. So that's where I'm at with it. So I'm asking you guys, audience, is that marketing or clout chasing? Him dropping the baby, dropping the video, then dropping the tape. Is that strategic marketing or is it clout chasing? I'll let you guys decide. All right. So now we are down for the beefs. This is beef time. Let me pull up my little soundboard. Yeah, so beefs is happening. Beefs afoot. People are shooting the fire at each other. Shots are fired. All right, so Can dropped a single, right? It wasn't really a single. He dropped a diss track to Can Carson because Can and Carson are beefing. I don't really understand a lot of the SoundCloud stuff. I'm trying to understand more of the new SoundCloud wave. The reference is Baba Lamb. So he dropped a song called Post Your Racks because he was getting made fun of by Ken Carson because Ken Carson was inviting him to post his shows because he did Rolling Loud where his crowd was not that lit. So Ken Carson, among others, were clowning him. Post your show. So this is his reaction. He said, post your racks. Ken Carson be trying to fight a lot. I don't know what that's about. I don't even think any of these SoundCloud rappers can fight. For real. So they just be trying to fight, but not fight. They throw jabs. But see, this is not, they're throwing diss tracks at each other, but the lyrical quality of these rap songs is not it. I'm used to y'all just auto-crooning. Go sing about bitches, money, all the other shit. I don't want to hear you dissing nobody on no auto-tune and stuff. That shit don't hit the same as if somebody like Youngboy dropping I Hate Youngboy. Oh yeah, another rap beef. Well, see, this is mired in both. They see the Youngboy and Lil Durk beef is different because they're not just dropping songs at each other. People have passed away, RIP. So it's different, but songs are being dropped. And so in this, I rather people just keep it in the music. Just drop songs at each other. Ain't nothing wrong. This really just shows your ability as an artist. Show that you are the better artist. Rap. So Can chose to rap. And I appreciate any person where they have an issue with somebody, they just drop bars at them. Because if you're fine, nothing can be said to you. No one can say anything to you if you drop them bars like that. They'll just shut up. They'll shut up and go in their little corner because they know they can't respond. Nothing silences somebody as much as dropping bars at somebody. So I always recommend people drop bars at each other. So, marketing or cloud chasing? What you think? Push your axe. All right, so moving forward, Nav dropped his. I don't want to talk about Nav. I'm gonna just talk about it. Okay, so Nav, let me find it. Nav dropped his cover because he about to drop. If y'all don't know, I'm not a big Nav fan. Because I felt like he was the precursor to the FN Mecca, the AI stuff. He was an AI before AI. He's a good producer, though. He's a good producer. I give credit where credit's due. Good producer. But him as an artist, it's just it don't be hitting. It don't be hitting for me, man. I can't find it. I'm gonna Google it. But I thought I had it already pulled up. Cover. I like the cover. I just want it to be fire. I want the music to be as fire as whatever you're gonna do on here. No. The source. This is what happened to the source. Source used to host awards. Now look, they're just a media site. That's how they be doing, people, man. And one day gone out the next. They don't be playing. How many mics is this? Where is it? Show it to me. All right, boom. This is a fire cover. Like, objectively, this is a fire cover. So I hope the music is as good as the cover is. That's all I be hoping. Just make the music as dope as the cover, man. Like, Nav is a cool producer. Like, you're cool. I want you to be, like, good, though. Maybe I'm hating. If you think I'm hating, leave a comment in the comment below, because maybe I'm hating. I'm open to hate. I have hate in my heart. This is genuine. This is real hate. I have real hate in my heart because I'm trying to elevate the quality of music, and I cannot do that if people keep dropping mid. All right, so moving on into marketing or cloud chasing. I like playing this game because it really gets to show you what people are doing for marketing. It really shows you like the games labels play and artists play. This is not just, oh, blame the label, oh, blame the artist. No, this is a group effort, let me tell you. All right, so let's start off with Meek Mill. All right, shout out Chase, say cheese. Okay, so Meek Mill offers to perform Dreams and Nightmares at a wedding for free as we approach the 10-year anniversary of Dreams and Nightmares. Classic track, we all love that song. If you get married in October, I'm gonna commit to performing Dreams and Nightmares at a wedding for free for a 10-year anniversary. Do y'all believe this? Is this marketing or cloud chasing? Let me know in the comments below. Because do y'all believe Meek is pulling up? Rappers lie all the time. Rappers and politicians, they just be lying. I'm gonna drop, I don't drop. I'm gonna do this, I don't do it. What you doing, bro? So I appreciate if he follows through with this. Much respect. Many brownie points. Make somebody's wedding for real. What ratchet wedding would that be? I want to see where Dreams and Nightmares, what wedding they gonna play it at. Watch it be a room full of white people. That would be insane. We're gonna get back to the Quanta Ronda situation. So I was looking at also this is a real sad story, but 600 Breezy, this isn't any of that. It's not marketing or clout shit. This is real loss. This man lost the love of his life, and I think it was through self-deletion. She control alt deleted. So that's just if you see somebody and you love them, give them a hug. If you ain't tell your mama you love them enough, tell them. If you with your girl, with your friend, you ain't tell your friends and some you love them enough, do tell them. You never know what someone go through. Oftentimes, they hide behind and acting like everything is fine. If someone acts like there are no issues, regardless of the out extremity, they're not showing any emotional ups or downs. They're very flat and they're kind of on autopilot. Something very wrong. Something very wrong. All right, so this is kind of a dark transition because we're going from one sad story to the next. All right, so Quando Rondo has been in a lot of street beef as a product of the whole NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk thing. Because Lil Tim, he did a self-defense and against King Von. R.I.P. King Von. R.I.P. people that died of gun violence. So recently Quando Rondo has been in California a lot because I think he represents the Crip, but the Savannah University went to Cali and he started basically repping Northside Hoover. If I'm not correct. I don't know enough about gangs. Do not quote me. I'm not a news source. I do not know who be doing all that. But briefly speaking, he did this post basically saying like he doesn't rep any flag anymore. He doesn't want any of that. I'll read. I'm not jump out gang either. Ain't no loyalty in this ish. In my own I'm my own man. I laid my flag down. I'm not NH. Y'all ain't gonna ride for a y'all not gonna ride for me for real. It's no sense of me being a part of this ish. Y'all F with opposition. I don't give a F. See, I don't F with opposition. But see, that is the intricacies. This is the intricacies of the gang politics in California, or as some like to reference, the land. Different sets mess with each other that are on opposite. You would think Bloods and Crips don't mess with each other. Well, no, this side messes with this side, and this side messes with this side, and different sets don't like each other. There's Crips that don't like each other, and Bloods that don't like each other, but they like represent this person because this is who they are close by. That's within proximity of their neighborhood. So that's all a lot of different gang politics, and it gets real deep. I have no concept. If people want to come on and stream and talk about it and verify that, feel free to do so. But yeah, y'all F with the opposition who feel it. So I don't give a F how you feel. F you if you can't feel where I'm coming from. Cause it don't take rocket science to see what the F going on. Everybody already to hate me. I ain't tripping on extra hate. I'm about to focus on my family, the ones who gonna really drop a tear if I die. And that last part is really what I wanted to focus on, because a lot of these people, they get into these situations and for either poverty or just opportunity, they felt like they had no choice but to join let's call it, well, what I like to call gangs is a death cult. I call gangs a death cult because a lot of things of cult activity that you see in cults in them, that you see in those cult documentaries, you see in gangs. You cannot leave. You must swear loyalty. You must cut off people who are not in it with you. And everything that you do is for the glory and power of the gang. The gang is their religion. It is a cult. It is a death cult. And so this is somebody waking up to the death cult and trying to leave. And then someone else said, who is from the area, I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna find it. Okay, his name is Jay Stone. He speaks on Quando Rondo. You can't drop your flag and say you're not NH no more. Go to the hood and get your put off. Don't cry now. We lose homies all the time. Not everybody gonna ride you as a goofy / internet banger anyway. So that's how a lot of people view Quando Rondo. You're an internet guy. You're posting all this internet stuff because, as Lil Wayne would say, real G's move in silence like lasagna. So most people who are really about it, they're not online with it. You know, they go elsewhere to do what they have to do. Again, I don't know anything about this, but I feel like I always find stories like this interesting. People choose to leave the death cult. They say, I cannot take it anymore. You did not ride for me. His friend recently passed in a gunshot. So y'all didn't ride for me. I thought we were going to spin the block and slide. You did not do so. What is the point of me being in this? I thought I was joining this for protection, and money opportunities. I am not getting that. And so I'm choosing to leave. And that's okay. Often people, the price of leaving is, friends and loved ones being at risk. But he is someone who has been at risk for a while now since the passing of King Von. Even before that, it just turned up an extra, few 3, 4, 5 time gears. So he's tired. He's a man who's tired of running. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. So the next thing I wanted to find, because I'm trying to get back to the laughs. That's very sad. These are went through 2 sad topics in a row. Now I want to kind of want to laugh a little bit. All right, so Bow Wow is doing what Chris Brown is doing. He's doing $1,000 for the VIP package, and so people were already roasting him. So he was responding like, "Hey, it's okay, because who's coming to my meet and greets? You're a girl. You see, when I'm chilling, minding my own business, staying off the net, they still have to talk about me. One week it's Bow Wow sells out the O2 Arena. He's a go to who to meet with him for 1K. No, baby mama, that's who. Before you post about me, I play with the dog." That's how he feels about that. So leave Bow Wow alone, man. He's done his thing. He a legend, man. Like let Bow Wow exist. If shorties want to pay a K for him to do that, like let him have a blast. There's nothing wrong with meet and greets. A lot of rappers make a lot of their money not off the show itself, but the merch and the meet and greets. This has been the thing for a while now. This is nothing new. So Fredo Bang, they beat up a fan because he was screaming BBG and 4KT. I think 4KT is with the Young Boys affiliation. Don't know BBG. Don't know. But he stepped outside the show, so he just beat up the fan, just mercilessly, viciously gave him the beats. And I don't know, like, is it ever worth it beating up these fans? They could sue. So many liabilities could happen and occur from this. Ooh, man, they going in on this boy. Why are they doing him like that? I just said something at a show. I wanted to enjoy my time. I didn't know I was going to get hands and feet put on me. That's one angle I could put in. Another angle is, why are you going to a show just to incite madness? Why are you doing that? Knowing these people are not for play. These people are not for play, and they're doing him the worst way. That was a bar. So I just don't recommend doing nothing like that. Listen, that's clout chasing behavior. If that ain't clout chasing behavior, I don't know what it is. Why would you scream out opposition to somebody and they go in and start beating you up? Hey man, that is not how I want to go out. All right, so in the recent news, Larsa Pippen, who cheated on Scottie Pippen with Future, is reportedly dating Michael Jordan's son. Now, who is clout chasing more? Because this is obviously clout chasing. I'm not even having the discussion of marketing and clout chasing. This is the clout chasiest clout chase of them all. But I'm asking you, viewers, who is clout chasing more? Marcus Jordan or Larsa Pippen? I really think, after shorties reach a certain age, they can't get no young bucks no more. So they kind of got to go. They can't get nobody of their age because, her Carfax are out, essentially. So she has to clout demon her way to a younger vessel and suck their youth to feel young again. Madonna is very much known for this. And, people may call these people harlots, scarlet letters, all these things, slut shaming these people or whatnot. I don't do any of that. I don't think it's about the giving away of your body, because most of this is for attention. These are clout demons. This is what I like to call them. And women aren't the only clout demons. Men are clout demons too. Like the guy who did who was screaming at the Fredo Bang concert. He is a clout demon too. These are demons. Demons walk to earth. We must purge them with the truth, with talent, and with jokes. You must roast them. You must embarrass a clout demon to go away, because that's the only attention they cannot stand. Some of them don't care. Some of them do not feel embarrassment. But the ones that are, that's the only way to get rid of a clout demon. You must purge it. You must either ignore it You must either ignore it or you must roast it. Roast it with the heavenly fire of insults till it goes away. Amen. So that's most of what I wanted. Nope. There's one more. All right. So this is what I be feeling. Why me and Namir? Are you scared of females, bro? I don't know. I'm gonna let you be the judge. I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna let you be the judge. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn off the sound for this. Turn off the sound of the background music real quick. All right, still pause. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this clip, right? Oh, sound. I want y'all to hear the full interaction.
If you can make me laugh, I'll give you 200.
Why you gotta like you creepy? Like you got such like a plain face. Like when you do that, I can't like make you laugh. Like it's kind of like I'm scared of you.
What? Hey yo!
I'll give you 200.
Why he scared? Yo, I pray I don't meet a baddie and just freeze up this bad. It's okay to freeze up. We've all been around. Hey, and if you cold, you cold. I'm willing to admit I'm a human and I have flaws. I've frozen up. But like this, and to admit that you're scared. Why would you say that? You could say nothing. You could say anything, bro. You could say anything at all. You could say a knock joke, bro. You could say nothing to her. And then you have to admit that you're scared of her and scared of the situation. Oh, man. No, let me know if y'all ever been scared. Truly scared. I seen your veins scared. Talk to the female. Not even talk to the female. She's talking to you. I don't know. There's another thing. If y'all ever seen it, it was Namir. He was one of the rappers that did that date. It was like a dating experiment. It was like him. It was Maxo Cream. And I think it was Lil Guys and another guy. And they're all with this date. It was like a circulating date. Like they did different camera angles and they were doing it. And Maxo Cream was probably the chillest guy. And I think Lil Guys was screwed up. But YBM and Namir, you just seem so awkward in that situation. Like, who put him there? Who set him up for this, bro? Like, they keep putting YB in Namir. Niggas be saying they going in on boy. They said, bro, pause for 20 seconds and still managed to stutter. Everything he touches turns into L. Namir fall off gotta be documented. And I don't even think that fall. Like, I'm not supportive of another person's downfall, right? Because outside of me, I'm admitting, hey, there's been a time when I seen a girl who's really bad and I froze up. Anybody's been there. But doing this, you gotta do better, bro. I don't know how. I don't even have a solution. Just do better. Like if someone play you a beat and they're just like different beat, and you're like, but what could be just different beat? It's like that. Just do better. Even if it's unrealistic for me to ask for you to say or do so, just do better. I don't know who this is. Who's Josh? Okay, so this is another thing. So Fabio Foreign, not Fabio Foreign, but his baby moms basically trying to out him, basically as being out the closet. And my thing is, what was the benefit of doing this? Let me know what y'all think of this, because similar to this caption, I feel the same. I feel the same about this caption. She said all this for what to be desired? Ruin? I agree. What benefits? How does this benefit you? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna play it and let me know what y'all think of this. Let me know what y'all think. This is Sparta. This is one of them things. This is Sparta. This is cap. This is cap. And she admitted she didn't have proof. Play it again. Something up in here. We talk. New York people are funny to me. I'm sorry. We talk. We. Hey yo. All right, so let me know what she about to say. If ladies, if you think this is sus. So if you hitting it from the back, you like, yeah, baby, this is my dick. Is that gay? Hey yo, you just said go ahead, get rid of that kid. That kid is unworthy. Why would you say that? You just said if you are pregnant with 5-year-old boy, get an abortion. That child is unworthy. Y'all can't hear it at all. I don't hear it at all. Do you hear any of this? Please comment. There's no sound.
Somebody he was with that he was very comfortable with told me that he liked to get stuff in his butt, stuff like that. He had good stuff like that. That's what he liked. So he's like a sex addict. He's a sex addict. He'll fuck anything. He'll fuck a girl, a boy, anything. This is what he likes. That's not how it's supposed to be.
All right, so yeah, that's her outing his porn history. There's no sound. There's no sound at all. Nothing can be heard. Very low. Very low. All right. Let me bring it back. All right. Can you hear me now? Check 1, 2. You hear me? Please comment. Please comment. Please comment. Can you hear me? Yes. 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 Do you hear it? Yes. Please comment below. Please comment below. Do you hear this? Yes. Can you hear me, or is it not the video? Which cannot be heard? Is it me or the video? So let me know. What's being heard? All right. So that was a lot. People often don't talk about with homophobia, like can men be homophobic, women homophobic. It's always saying as men, females can be homophobic. Because if I'm objectively speaking, if you like guys and girls, you're bi, you're not gay. But that's generally viewed as unacceptable. All right, so I'm gonna try to play the video again. We gonna see, but let me know if y'all hear it or not. And then while I play, I'm gonna be off screen because I'm not.
I'm not like I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to do this. I didn't know I was gonna do this for live and it's not playing, y'all. I'm not gonna have evil people. They got receipts. They have this shit planned out. I'm just telling you my fucking life. That's it. This is my life. I went through his porn history. It was gay shit. It was mad gay shit on his porn history. Besides the porn history, this has been happening for like 2 years already. And I have a gay best friend for those who don't know. While we fucking, it's happening for 2 years already. While we fucking, he will come, he will fuck up. As in, the first couple times, I just thought like he was just fucking up. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm saying fuck up as in, we talk when we fuck. We talk nasty. So instead of saying like this my pussy, like he'll say this my dick or give me that dick, like it. And at first, I was like, maybe because I'm saying dick, he's probably saying dick after me, confusing it. Like I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like I never experienced no shit like that. Like deal with a DL nigga and nothing. And I was just maybe he's confusing it. I said nothing big, but he kept doing it.
A few moments later.
Like, so whoever's pregnant by him right now, we'll get an abortion right now because y'all gonna suffer. And I'm saying that because right now, I think he got like 2 bitches pregnant right now. Like, he's around. He gets around. He gets around.
All right, so audio still working that out at the moment, but pretty much she was saying that she went through his porn history and found it. She made a lot of history, and so she had found things on his thing. All right, so she found some on his search history, and she's reporting on that, and basically trying to say that he also has illicit STDs and whatnot. So that was that. Even though there is no evidence of that, she has no receipts and whatnot. So I take that for what it is. Obviously, cloud chasing, if I've ever seen it. What do you think? I got y'all said y'all couldn't hear the sound. We're gonna work that out because I'm doing StreamYard and they play music. For example, background tunes. That's heard. But when I try to play that, you don't hear it, so I'm trying to figure that out. If y'all know how StreamYard works, y'all got the in-depth on StreamYard, do let me know. Taking on info. That's an example. So how do I let y'all see? I see it. I'm trying to show y'all. I want to let y'all do the comments. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so do y'all believe or do y'all not? Let me know in the comments. In general, I don't like when people expose people like that. These are private conversations that we should be happening. I always look at it, from an objective point of view, because, I'm straight, but, I have people who are in the rainbow community. And, some people are not comfortable with revealing their whole life yet. And I feel like they should be allowed to do that in their own privacy. So, you know, I mean, hey man, I'd have sued for defamation. I'd have said, oh, this shit lie, and I'd just sue for defamation straight up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I recommend. But moving on. So this is what I was about to tell y'all when I was talking about the Okie Doke. All right, so this new rapper is popping now. She probably gonna be the artist this year. Like, she gonna be the popping artist of this year, right? And I'm talking about Ice Spice. So I'm about to show y'all just her profile on Twitter. She got some followers on Twitter already. And pretty much the Okie Doke is this, right? So last year that artist was Yeet. Cannot remember the artist the year before. I think the year before I would say is Coi Leray. But Coi Leray, they tried to over push her. They really forced it. They was forcing it. A good example was Kid Laroi when they pushed Kid Laroi. That was a good industry. That was a good industry plant. Now, why do I say Ice Spice is an industry plant? Because I showed you prior to the beginning of the stream, when you see her Apple Music, she hasn't put out that much music. She doesn't have a history of putting out music. Let me pull out Ice Spice stuff again. Now, this is by no means, I didn't do no investigative journalism on it, but I do know all right, so yeah, she has a song called Munch. She has some songs in 2021. She has some release history, but they're only singles. She didn't drop a tape of anything. All this art is very thematical. You know what I'm saying? So these are the certain signs you look for an industry plant. You look at their release history, okay, hadn't released. Then you look at their followers in proportion to the amount of they put out music, in proportion to the amount of music, and she already has almost over a quarter million followers. And of course, you know, her song is real cool and it's popping. You know, how you could argue how it was shot and the quality of, you know, you can argue all these things, but I'm not really putting a lot of stake into that because, you know, people can shoot videos for cheap and make it look really good based off that. But my biggest telltale signs are the amount of followers she have versus the amount of songs she has, and that. So she has a SoundCloud, I think. But I'm pretty much asking this, and I'm asking y'all: do y'all think Ice Spice is an industry plant? Now, let me see if any of these songs came out on a label, because typically they always show you in the, you know, at the end. All right, so it hasn't shown yet. So this means either one of two things. She's not signed at all, but she has an industry person in the background who's making her look independent. And she's probably going to announce later this year that she signed a deal, but she's probably signed for 6 months, and this was the path to push her. Okay, so that's option one, is that she has a shadow investor who's probably doing the 5-year foreign deal. I sign you a little bit, I get you to the bigger deal. She is she might be already signed, right? And we don't know it. And this is all an elaborate hoax. So we got people that do think so. We got Drea who do think she most definitely is. So that's my thing. So I gave you a telltale sign. So option one is she has a backing investor. She's not signed yet, but she has a backing investor and she could be signed. Right. She could be secretly signed already and we don't know it yet. And then she will announce later, hey, I signed. Right. So those are the two right now. Or the third, she's completely independent and she just went viral. You know what I'm saying? She had the co-sign from Drake. Yes. She was recently seen on a plane ride going to Drake, right? And I said she a Drake feature away for being out of here. And what did Drake do? Fly her out. Now, Drake could have just been clapping cheeks. Let's keep it a buck. Drake a demon. He not a cloud demon, but he a demon. So it's a good fair chance that he was just trying to meet up to clap cheeks, you know what I'm saying? But typically, part of the Drake stimulus package on the female side is he flies you out, he does a pick with you, he does a song with you. A good example of this is the Summer Walker thing. He did a remix to her song, helped blow her up, got her to the bigger bag, the bigger picture. So she's showing all the telltale signs. And then another thing that is igniting my she's probably industry plant is how quickly after the song showed signs of motion, this was not done. We're gonna get to the SoundCloud because I want to see, because if I had a caught her 2 months ago, I probably could have really seen everything. But because I'm late and I wasn't with the entire process, I cannot confirm this. But I have an inkling suspicion that she is, based on how fast. Typically, industry plants, they move very quickly, and they have no track record. People thought Yeet was an industry plant, but he wasn't really a plant. He just signed a deal. And if you want to say everybody that signed deals a plant, okay, I'm not going to argue with you on that. But he showed he had a history of releasing, and then he signed a deal. For her, you do not see any release history. This is the biggest thing. You see no release history. And you see that she is massively popular. Now, do people go viral? Yes. But you saw how Lil Nas went viral versus how she is going viral. Lil Nas did a lot of his promo himself. Lil Nas did a lot of his marketing himself. Those were him doing those TikToks. But you see in here, a similar thing is happening. Memes are happening. However, it's a lot of memes done by other people. A lot of people are already using that he's a munch because, you know, he ate it for lunch. People already are using her lyrics. Now, granted, the lyrics are very catchy and it's very cool. I'm hoping she wrote the song for herself because that would show that she has very high potential as an artist, because if she was able to do that dolo, that means she's very catchy at making things. And what she wrote was a very caption-oriented thing that a lot of females will like, you know? You thought I was feeling you? That ain't got much. So that sticks in your head. Artists, if you are making music, look, she already passed 1 million plays on Apple Music. When was the song even put out? Does it say? The song was released on August 10th. So this song has been only out less than a month. Look how fast this is moving. This song came out less than a month. Now, granted, I didn't see the YouTube, so maybe it was going crazy on YouTube. Because I'm giving it all. I'm trying to be understanding. Did the video drop the same day? How long was the song out? These are questions you should be asking when you see, hey, this is an instrument. How long? What is their track history of releasing music? So now I'm going to go on her SoundCloud. And I'm going to see what is her history on SoundCloud. Now, if this is more cap and I can't take it anymore, I'm going to just pull it. I'm going to just pull the plug. She industry plan. But I'm trying to give grace. Because honestly, I don't care as much if people are industry plants. They've always existed. Everybody that's gotten on pre-internet was an industry plant, quote unquote, because they had to sign a deal. There's no choice unless you were like ground level independent, in which case no one heard about you. So let's see if I can find her on SoundCloud. Because in her interview, she allegedly said, hey, I dropped this song on SoundCloud. I saw it get traction. I shot the video and voila, magically. Another thing, how is she getting all these interviews? Who's giving her? Who is the plug? Who is backing her? Who's behind her? These are the things I want to ask. All right, so let me see. She has a feature that only got 1,000. No. Let's go to her thing. No. This is why I don't post. This is why I don't post on SoundCloud. Foolishness. All right, so Much was released 27 days ago. So nah. This shit came out when is 27 days ago? When is 27 days ago? Ain't that when? Isn't that the same day? All this correlates. Now let's see what she was doing before. Again, I don't know her numbers before, so it's hard to say. Okay, she's doing 8K. She's She's doing 8K, 83K. Why does one need 8K? Okay. I'm not trying to out. Okay, so how this one get 7K and this one get 51K? This one get 83. This one got 8, 30, 40 something, and now it's close to a million. I don't know if she bought her views. I can't confirm that. But you would see more. She only has 8 songs out. So all that cough. All those signs point to her being an industry plant. She is a Drake cosign. She's a Drake single away. See, a Drake feature away from being super out of here. Let me see. Based on this timeline of August, she's been dropping music since last year, which is valid. People blow up in here. It's valid if things move really fast. I'm gonna say she gonna announce a deal soon, but because she's gonna drop an album on a label. I can almost guarantee that she will sign before she drops the album. So she might drop another single. She might just work this single the rest of this year. And then next year, she's gonna be on the freshman list. She's gonna sign a deal, be on the freshman list. All that shit's gonna move like this. That's how they do it. It's a system. They do it in a system. So understand how they be moving and how labels be moving, so you don't get the okie doke. This is the okie doke. Last year was Yeet. This year it's Ice Spice. This is the okie doke. This is the okie doke. But her marketing is good. All this is good. It's almost too good. Almost too good. Now, granted, it's a lot of just pink. Maybe I'm reading into this too much. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Let me know. Let me know in the comment box below. So that's where I'm at with it. I definitely think that that she will announce soon. I predict by the end of this year. Let me just make a bold prediction. By the end of this year, she's signing a deal. She's announcing a deal that is signed. I don't know when she'll drop a tape. I'm excited for whatever tape she drops. But yeah, they are definitely trying to make another Meg. They definitely want another Cardi because Cardi doesn't drop. They want somebody who's gonna drop. So they want, and they ain't no female rapper on the drill wave like this. And if you do know rap, hey, shout them out. I'm freely give a clout. Freely will shout them out. So I want to see where the Ice Spice things goes, because objectively the music is good. Objectively, she's good. Objectively, she has a look. Objectively, but we'll see. We'll see. It's just too convenient. It's just too convenient. That's where I'm at with it. Too many things are just happening together in a way where I just thought it would be interesting for y'all to discuss. But yeah, thank you for that. Briefly, Young Thug had a dress that I don't know what he was saying over here. But yeah, Young Thug's dress for Jeffrey is now on display in Boston Museum for Fine Arts. And my biggest thing when it comes to this, I never understand how museums work or how any of this works. So why isn't it in the Atlanta Museum? I don't know. Atlanta artists, you know, maybe the person who made the dress. I never understand how that goes. But also, how is he posting from jail? He just posted this one thing from jail. Have you ever smashed a girl that was so wet/good that you slapped the back of her neck? Wow. From jail, how's he doing this? Now, people were sticking jail phones all the time. I just wonder how he's doing it. I wonder who's covering for him and allowing this to happen. And they're probably gonna confiscate his phone. I don't know. Because recently, him and Thug, not him and Thug, him and Kanye are talking about Kanye. Y'all, if you get me out, I got all the land in the world for you on something. We'll see. I hope for Young Thug to be out. Only for the reason for music. I really don't know what he did or didn't do, nor do I care. I as a music fan am willing to admit that. Most of y'all won't. Most of y'all will play one side or the other, and that's okay. That's what y'all want to do. But hey, I'm trying to find this one Kanye thing because he's still beefing with Nike not Nike, Adidas, still beefing with Adidas. And I want to see what he actually said. Maybe I liked it. I'm trying to find it because I really want to show y'all the different intricacies of Kanye, bro. He interesting because on one hand he'll be dissing his ex-wife, and then he be going crazy on these corporations. And every time he talks about the corporations, I'd be like, yes, you're so valid. And whenever he talk about his wife, I'm like, what are you doing? Ex-wife, what are you doing? You lost her, bro. It's over with. So that's where I'm at with it. I don't understand. That's beyond my understanding. Because, you know, I've been married. Maybe when I'm married, I'll understand. It's not working. I'm trying to go to my profile. All right, boom. Okay, boom. I'm trying to find. This is Unhinged. I'd be posting Unhinged stuff. LeBron be traveling. We gonna get into basketball topics in a minute, but I wanted to find. This is me tweeting about the YoungBoy thing. I was just in a fuss. I was like, "How dare you?" Oh, Vince Staples. Vince Staples is about to drop a show, y'all. It's gonna be on Netflix. I think it's like his version of Atlanta. So yeah, definitely keeping a minute look at that. The Vince Staples Show, a scripted comedy series loosely inspired by the rapper's life, starring the critically acclaimed artist, produced by Kenya Barris. So yeah, I definitely want to see what that's gonna be about. It'll be like Everybody Hates Chris or like Atlanta style. Like, yeah, I want to see. I want to see if Michael Jordan really tweeted out "Proud of you, son" to Marcus Jordan when he got the license. I don't know. This is messiness. This is messiness. Yeah, I should have liked it. Alright, but pretty much he was basically dissing the guy who basically they replaced Kanye with a creative director with Adidas with some guy that Kanye knows and made music with. So they're that person's son. And he was very upset about it because, you know, if you didn't know, Adidas is pretty much taking Kanye's designs and just repackaging them, which is typically what they've done. That's what companies do. Yeah, that's what companies do. You know, they all steal each other's stuff. They all steal each other's things. And they repackage them and resell them. Like that's just what it is. So it's interesting to see Kanye talk about it so publicly, because typically these are things handled behind the scenes. You never really hear or see people be as vocal about it as Kanye West is being vocal about it. So I find that very interesting. I think more people in that position. Now, granted, only like 5-10 people can do what he's doing. And none of them would, because it's such a crazy thing to do. Just off face value. Because, you know, they could all just say, okay, we're not working with you. I'll wipe my hands of this and move on. But the fact that he's choosing to do this publicly, I will put the pressure publicly. I'm not going to sue you, not going to do none of it. I'm just going to put the pressure on social media, and I'll sick my fans on you. Oh, no, this is a right or wrong thing. Okay, cool. Oh, no, it's just a meme. It's just a meme. Okay, cool. This is it. All right, so excuse me. To the creative director of Adidas, Alasdair Willis, probably slaughtered that. I've done songs with your father-in-law. How can you watch Adidas do what they've done to a fellow creative and not say anything and never seen, meet me, or call me. Why'd I have to do this in public? So this leads me to believe that Kanye doesn't try to do this. He tries privately first. When privately at first does not work, he chooses violence every time and will out you publicly. It's a crazy thing to do, but that's how he wants to go about doing it. And then this is another thing I thought was kind of crazy that happened. I don't know how y'all would react to this, but let me know how y'all would react if somebody. So Harry Styles, you seen that? Okay, so we're gonna roll it back. Okay, so Harry Styles, he spit on him. And, all right, look, it replays. He walks up, he spits on him. That's why he looks down and looks up. He spit on him. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's white people stuff. They can just, whenever gross stuff, you know, jackass humor, if something happens, they're just like, I'm rich. Maybe that's how they go about doing it. I don't know, man. Don't spit on me, though. Do not spit on me. That's crazy. So we're going to see how that goes. And I think Mark Zuckerberg trying to be Batman. You ever see him train? Look, he training. Look at that. Man has excellent combos. These are actually legit strikes. Good head movement. Really hitting with his... Wow, really getting to it. Is he about to be a UFC fighter? Like, what is going on? Like, why does he have such great side control and all this? So, yeah, that is... Mark Zuckerberg's going to be Batman. He's building the metaverse to be Metaverse Batman. And everybody should... I'm just letting y'all know. I'm keeping y'all abreast. You see, there's another thing where I've seen a lot of tech billionaires. They're just buying the bunkers just to wait out the apocalypse. Because they know instead of fixing the mess they caused, they would rather do this. So I always think that's interesting, foolishness, madness. I never really understand why people go about doing it like this. But this is what they choose to do. All right, so this is new music I'm anticipating. Since we are back, I'm going to go back to music. New music I am anticipating. A Boogie with the Hoodie just announced that he's dropping his tape soon. I think it'll be on November 4th. But he's about to drop soon. I'm very excited for what A Boogie does. You know, A Boogie with the Hoodie. He's dropping soon. I would have thought YoungBoy would have waited, but we getting YoungBoy now, and I appreciate Reeler too a lot. Great music. I'm still anticipating Trippie Redd to drop. I think he's gonna try to drop a Love Letter to You 5. Yeet is gearing up to drop. He dropped a single Talk. I wanted to see another full release from him. So those are those. And then Travis Scott's gonna drop Utopia. I'm excited for that. ESTG is gonna drop soon. He's been dropping singles. I'm pretty sure he's gearing up for a release, so I definitely want the full release of that. Lil Uzi, he dropped an EP, but I'm waiting for him to drop the full album. I think that was a teaser, so I'm waiting for Lil Uzi to drop. Lil Baby dropping, so I'm very much waiting for Lil Baby to drop. And if there's other artists that you want to drop, do let me know. What should I be anticipating? What are the new sounds? What is next up? I want to see. I very much am laser focused on the Ice Spice situation. All right, so I circle back further. I mean, earlier about the Lil Baby documentary. He dropped a documentary on Hulu, and I think this is again to gear up for his release and also a part of Operation Rico. But I enjoyed that documentary a lot, not because it was talking about Lil Baby, but it also talked about the situation of Atlanta. Okay, that's A Boogie. I just want to show. That's the cover art. It looks real cool. All right, so yeah, so with the situation with Atlanta, that's what was depicted, and I appreciate Lil Baby for doing that. He used his opportunity to shoot a documentary to show a history of Atlanta and how it got from being one thing to another thing. And that's something I appreciate when artists do. Then they use their platform to try to tell a bigger story, a bigger picture, if you will. And it was very much vague. I mean, it had to be vague because they, you know, it was about his street life. They very much did a jump from 8 to 15, massive gap in between, and then 15 to when he went to jail. So whatever he got jailed for, they don't talk about. You can say why in the comments below. So yeah, so and then he got out and then he signed to QC, and I guess the rest is history. They talked about how My Dog came out, like that was his single. He always knew that was a single, so I find that's interesting. I always wonder, do artists know if their single is the one or not? As a person who also makes music, I never know which song is good or not. That's why I just drop and I want to see what the fans think of it. I never know. I just create. But I have songs that I like and I put them out. And I guess the song I like the most, I made a collection and put it out on a tape. But I generally like all those songs. So I never know which songs are the songs. So when artists always say, this was the song, I knew it, it's always very enlightening. One thing I didn't know was that Lil Baby, he had a co-signee with him named, I think, Lil Marlo. And RIP, he was a victim of gun violence. And so he's no longer with us. But I always wonder, like, during the doc, they talked about multiple artists that would pay for Lil Baby to be out the street. For whatever reason, maybe because Lil Baby, he had the word in the streets, he had the charisma, he had that energy, that thing you can't quite put a name on. He had that. So you saw Young Thug, you saw P from QC, and Coach K. They're all talking about how we will go out of our way to pay you to be out the street. Whatever you need to do to get right, just try this rapping. Just try it. Please, this is your real life. Just figure out how to put words together on it and drop it. Everybody knows Lil Baby is fine. And perhaps he lost a little bit of hunger. I still think he's fine. I assume he's going to drop a good project. I'm hoping he drops a good project. But there's always that thing of they dumped all the money into him. So wasn't it kind of a set thing that he was going to be successful? He joined up with Gunna right after dropping a tape. And Young Thug pretty much took him under his wing. Like, it almost seemed impossible for him to fail, but I didn't see that same level of the budget given to him as Marlo. In fact, they even admitted in the documentary they only signed Marlo to keep Baby off the street. It was just another way to keep Baby off the street. So that's something I wonder about. I want to see if Lil Baby does any interviews, and if the interviewers ever ask him about Marlo, will he discuss that? Because they said he just come to the streets. He did not take rapping that serious because he had to pay his bills, so he had got his money elsewhere. But why was that? Was there anything that could have been done? Can anybody have paid him to get off the streets like Lil Baby? I don't know. So that was always a big question mark. I appreciated the documentary for him showing him trying to be a good family person. He wants to be there for his kids. He wants to be there to watch him grow up, something he never saw growing up. So them showing a focus on the kids and making that, very obvious that these kids are just regular kids. They did not grow up in that environment. He goes out of his way to make sure they have the best childhood. So we'll see what comes of that. The only part I didn't really like is when I think they brought in Stacey Abrams at one point, and it's one of those, like, the politicians pulling the okie doke. Like, I don't believe anything Stacey Abrams be saying personally, but perhaps his political connection to her will help out things in the future with whatever cases he may not or may not have, as they said recently that of the list that the Georgia Fed, not the federal government, but the Georgia State Fed, that one of their groups of interest was 4PF, and 4PF is Lil Baby's group. So we'll see what happens with that, but I'm hoping for the best because I'm just objective with it. I know there's a lot of things that come with the rap game. I understand there's a lot of things that are negative to the Black community that come from hip hop. But I enjoy the music, and I appreciate the fact that it gives an opportunity for these people to escape their harsh condition, because we have not put forth enough effort and enough marketing to give people another outlet. So I appreciate Lil Baby, and I appreciate what he will continue to do forward. Okay, so shows that came out. Similarly, the anime year this year has been slow, but Rick and Morty dropped. I think it dropped on Sunday or Monday, one of those. The new Rick and Morty dropped. Yeah, I think it's season 6. And it was a very good episode. I'm not gonna spoil y'all, but check it out. It's really good. They pick up. All I'm gonna say is they pick up right where the season 5 left. They pick up right from there, and they continue. So maybe they're doing things with a little bit more story and plot, which I kind of don't like, simply because that's not what the writers wanted. They always wanted to keep it as episodic as possible. And I guess because of fan intrigue, they had to go and tell the whole story, and they had to add in backstory that they didn't want to necessarily do. So I wonder how much of that they're gonna add and how much they're not gonna add. So that's what I'm watching for. I'm very interested to see what they do moving forward for that. All right, so that concludes my music and shows. Another show I watched recently is The House of Dragons, the Game of Thrones offshoot, as I'm an avid Game of Thrones fan. Even though I didn't like the last season, I'm a fan of the books. I even read the books. Like, I'm tapped in. I love me some Game of Thrones. And the House of Dragons show is really good. And if y'all are a fan of Game of Thrones or want me to cover more things about that in the future, do let me know and I will cover it. But I recommend that y'all watch it. I'm not a spoiler giver, but I will give you recommendations. I'm like, hey, you should watch it. Yeah. All right. So that covers my music. The shows I am anticipating are A Chainsaw Man and Bleach. And now we transition into basketball. All right, so in terms of the offseason acquisitions and whatnot, Montrezl Harrell, he just signed a 2-year deal with the 76ers. And so that will add some center depth to Philly. And also that adds another lob threat for James Harden, because Joel Embiid is not the best lob pick and roll player in terms of that regard. Now they do pick and pop game with James Harden and Joel Embiid, but that classic rim runner like Clint Capella, I feel like Montrezl Harrell would serve that purpose for James Harden when Joel Embiid is off the court, and that'll probably provide him rest so that he doesn't get injured in the postseason. So I feel like that was a good acquisition, and even though he's not that good on defense, I still see that as a net positive. So the Lakers did the thing with Patrick Beverley, but I'm gonna cover that after I cover this. So Clay reacts to new 3-point rating being an 88 on 2K. 2K has been doo-doo since Sega Dreamcast, and they pretty much putting Klay Thompson with the same 3-point percentages. Desmond Bain and Luke Kennard gave him an 88. The rankings on 2K people are up in arms about, because one of them in particular, they gave, I think, Jaylen Brown an 87 and gave Jason Tatum a 93. Now, if y'all seen the same finals I watch, I seen Jaylen Brown pretty much be the only person keeping him in the game. So I found that very interesting with how they went about doing that. Let me see if they show some of the ratings. Yeah, people are just playing it. They're just excited that's out. The highest overall is Giannis, but people pretty much give it to him as he's the best player in the league. People are complaining about the dribbling controls, but I don't play video games. I like to cover basketball. I'm not in the 2K community. I just thought some of the ratings were interesting, and how people often get up in arms about it. So yeah, the 3-point percentage, they gave Curry a high one, everybody else at 88. I just found that entertaining. LaMelo Ball is at 87. I think the same as Jaylen Brown. And they gave like Jason Tatum a 93. Listen, it's weird, bro. It's weird. It's weird about how they're going about doing it. FBI sees some material about Mar-a-Lago. I'm not really covering politics yet. When I get more followers and watch time, I'll cover politics on a Patreon, as my views are not for the YouTube at the moment, or they might be, but it'll mess up my whole algorithm thing, and I'm trying to grow. All right. Look how they did him, bro. They gave Russ a 78 and Patrick Beverly a 79 rating. They are egregious, bro. They are so egregious. So yeah, I feel bad for Lakers fans. I'm a passive Lakers fan, and I'm sick to my stomach. Y'all gonna have a backcourt. Y'all have a backcourt. Oh God. So wait, they gave him a 75. Ain't that what it was? Let's go back up. Yeah, they gave him a 75. They not giving him a 75. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's the 2K ratings. All right, nah, that was 3-point shot overall. No. The overall was correct. They gave Patrick Beverly a higher overall than Russell Westbrook. Okay, see, they all doing too much, and I was down for the rush jokes for a while now. I was with y'all with the rush jokes. I feel like Westbrook could work on his turnovers, work on his decision making with the ball, and shouldn't jack up that many dumb threes. But it's unfortunate because he plays with LeBron. That's going to make him a jump shooter. So people don't acknowledge that. Spacing itself was bad, and Russ is only a consistent player on the team, for better or for worse. So a backcourt of Patrick Beverly and Russ is tough, man. I mean, Patrick Beverly, I'd say he's good on defense. He provides really good defense, and Russ is not a good defender. He used to beef back in the day. I think people call Patrick Beverly a dirty player because he did a play that hurt Russell Westbrook. So there's always beef and animosity. So that's prior beef. But hey, they're together now. Look at them smiling. So hopefully everything goes well and they're able to be good professionals when they play on the court. But man, that spacing going a little weird. People still trying to think Russ going to be traded, but it's similar to KD. I don't know who actually wants Russell Westbrook. I don't see a realistic trade. I heard they could have done the Buddy Hield and what's his face? They could have got Buddy Hield and another player if they traded Russ, and they just could have gave up the 2 picks. They didn't want to do that. I think it's foolish of the Lakers to do so. I think the Buss family, specifically Jeanie Buss, is making a foolish mistake with this. And I disagree with LeBron for signing his deal. He should have just went to the offseason. He should not sign. I'd not sign. Because LeBron's known for doing these short deals in order to put pressure on the front office to make changes if he is unhappy. That's what KD should have done if he wanted to out of the Nets. He should have done short-term deals that adds pressure. But, some players can afford to do it and others can't. LeBron can because he's a relatively healthy player, not recently in the coming years, but he has a good track history of being a healthy player, and KD has not. So that's just some things to look for. So Portland Trailblazers are signing for Devontae Kakuk to an exhibition 10 deal. He's played 36 games over the past 3 seasons for the Spurs and Lakers. All right, season and out of the league guy. But I guess they're adding wing depth, which is what Portland needs. I still think Portland, they did Damian Lillard dirty, man. They did that man so dirty. So I wonder, he should have been asked for a trade, but he's satisfied being there. So we should all be satisfied too for him. So the Celtics and Gallinari worked together this week on a complete thorough analysis following his knee injury Saturday at the FIBA Italy. The typical ACL recovery time ranges from 6 to 12 months. So Gallinari is probably out for the season. Yeah, he's probably out for the season. Yeah, so it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I feel bad for Celtics fans because, listen, I'm an Atlanta fan, Atlanta guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Gallinari on the Hawks. I don't like him. I feel like he was a waste of space player. You know what I'm saying? He's inefficient from 3, and he's a body, but he's not that great on defense. So it's just you're getting average shooting, and you're getting little to no defense. It's kind of seemed like a waste of time. But people are up. People try to convince me of it, and I'm not gonna debate it. Let me see if I can see on Woj any other off-season news. I just want the season to start. When the season starts, I'll be doing a lot more coverage. I might go live more often if more entertaining games happen, stuff of that nature. Next offseason, the Lakers would have 23 first-round pick after the draft, 27 first-round pick, 29 first-round pick, and $30 million. They're talking about LeBron James agreeing to the extension. Okay, they're just talking about trades. All right. So yeah. So Woj said, they signed Montrezl Montrez Harrell had charges of marijuana trafficking reduced to misdemeanor possession on the courthouse recently. Charge will be expunged from his record after 12 months. Yeah, so that was a thing he had that might have prevented him. I know a lot of these, when it comes to professional sports, sometimes people go harder than other times. Typically, with certain athletes, they get a lot more scrutiny than others, depending on the crime. You saw with what's his name? Not PJ Washington, but the other guy who was on the Hornets. Yeah, he did some domestic violence. They got him out of here. So yeah. So James Harden played a part in bringing Harrell to Philadelphia. See, like I said earlier, pick and roll. Both with his contract creating roster flexibility and recruiting him to take on the role of backup center with the Sixers. See, like I said, they have a history together with the Rockets. Oh yeah, I forgot that Harrell played on the Rockets. And then the Trailblazers signing a free agent center, Oliver Sarr, to an Exhibit 10. What is the Trailblazers doing, bro? Like, they just doing stuff. They're literally just doing stuff. It's a shame. But I don't know. Damian Lillard gave up his opportunity. He gave up his opportunity. He could have asked for a trade a couple years ago, or even when he was, dealing with whatever he was dealing with. I know he got hurt, so maybe that influenced him to just stay. And I know to trade him, it would be such a haul to do so because he's on such a giant contract. But hey man, free the man. I'm for people trying to escape their deal. People try to underrate the Cleveland, what Cleveland did to get Donovan Mitchell. But just keep in mind that they have a team of players that perfectly complement each other. This would be the best playmaker that Donovan Mitchell has played with. Probably the best defense he has played in, because he has a good front court of Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. So, top 5 seed is not crazy. People be saying, a top 5 seed. This is not unrealistic. Yeah, I can't wait for the season to start. It should be starting when? Let me look up. When does NBA season start? 'Cause I am just hungering for NBA. When does the preseason start? Because even then, I'll take that. I'll take anything at this point. God. It starts October 6th. And then when does the regular season? It's probably going to start like later in October. I'm going to have coverage, man. I'm going to be placing bets. I'm going to be going crazy October 18th. All right. So yeah, the season is almost here, guys. We're a month away. Literally a month away from preseason starting. So yeah, that's I'm grateful and I can't wait to look forward to. Sound issues, they'll be resolved. I'm gonna do some more Googling, but I got my little background more set up. You see that? I got my little logos in there. So we're working hard to make give you a better show. Today we had a sound complication, but that's okay. Hiccups come and go, and I am appreciative of all you for watching, and more content will come soon. Songs will be coming soon, and also the beat battle. More things, more content, and more activity are coming to your way, and I'd like to appreciate you for tuning in and being all tuned up and tuned in to Tune TV. Now, thank you. I'm about to get off stream, guys, but I'm gonna play you some tunes, some beats. I might do other streams when I come on here and just make beats. So that, be open to that. That might also happen. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for the feedback. The sound will be worked on. Other things shall be worked on. And yeah, let me see. There's some beats. Y'all can hear the song though, but y'all can't hear. Interesting. My cats be doing too much.
Do you want this or not?
Yeah, stuck in the book of the curve. Yeah, dealing with the aftermath. don't know how I last. I did, yeah. I'm on the phone with Shawty, dealing with trial tribulation. I don't even see myself, that's why I'm always in isolation. Smoking this shit on my own, overloaded with information. Still fighting with all these demons, buried bodies in this basement. Stuck in a bucket of crabs, I cannot deal with aftermath. I don't even deal with this shit, that's why I experiment in the lab. Yeah, stuck in a bucket of crabs, and these demons kicking my ass. Fuck, yeah, these demons be on my ass, yeah. Smoking that fish, I got that spaceship. I smoke petrol, and I'm not doing time. It's 3, 2, 1. Shawty got buns, yeah, for fun. I gotta go and count my funds. I gotta run it up a shit show. Damn, this is a shit show. Don't touch my spit pole, no, don't touch my spit pole. I'm like, yeah, hold on. I need my double cup. I drink it slow, slow as fuck. Drink it slow, slow as fuck. I need drink on my neck and shit. Yeah, you know what's up. Yeah, you know what it is. I wanna whip my feet and shit. You know what that match my head. Candy carry with the clip. Yeah, the flick of the bean like Jack of the Rip. Keep an eye right on my hips. Life a nigga like a run. Yeah, run the rise. Yeah, bitch, I know that you know. Smoke on the shop of gas. But that girl, I'm high as fuck. But I'm not home. That's why sometimes I'm tired. I'm in the deep end. Something like a double board. Yeah, I heard that creeping. Yeah, I got them clips for sure. And you cannot ride this way. Bitch, that can get off these shores. Got it feeling bottom now. I'm on top like a fucking score. Scoring on the finest. She call me your highness. Got that shit blue. Chicken large. You can check my timing. All I know is grinding. All my diamonds blinded. Only got the judgment. Nigga, you ain't shining. Only kindness for my problems. These dollars off in the blow. I can't suck it no more. I need that creamy, that gold. Making this shit like gold. Keeping my pocket, my coat. I'ma tell them when I tell them before. It will be no eggshells for you hoes. It will be no eggshells for you. Stuck in a bucket of crabs. I cannot deal with aftermath. I don't even deal with this shit. That's why I experiment in the lab. Yeah, stuck in a bucket of crabs. And these demons kicking my ass. Fuck, yeah, these demons be on my ass. Yeah, stuck in the bucket of crabs. These waves going too fast. I don't know how long I can be in this shit. I cannot last. I'm stuck in a bucket of crabs. But somehow I last. Yeah. Wait, how I just got bitched by a crab. It's all stuck inside my eyes. It's all stuck inside my eyes.
This is the last one. All right, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And I appreciate y'all. You know, please stop by. Please let me know anything I can improve. And thank you. You know, I've been tuned in to TV.